close the door. lost in this fight, and now you're back into it. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Let's go. business.
Do you want to win this fight? I need you to focus on what you do.
Let's go.
Over it, then come back. Look at me. Good shot. Was that? What are you doing? Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was about...
Let's fight.
not work all the way through camp.
Let's do it.
Good shot. His legs have gone. His legs have gone. That's it. Good shot. Good. He's gone. He's gone.
You've been coasted for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight, because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his...
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Stay focused.
And then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back and win the round.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
You need to go back out there, and you need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back. Just box him, be smart.
Genera in da building fire.
Look for the right hand. Look for the right hand. Work your jab. Look for the right hand over his lazy jab.
Come to me.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your...
Box.
Look for the left hook over his right hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
What are you doing? Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you.
Let's do it.
And again, when he leans forward, bring it up. Kick up the uppercut. Kick up the uppercut.
Stand body, that's it, switch it up, come on.
Roll that left up. Just be smart. Be smart. Counter it. Stick that jab on him.
That's time.
Buddy, what are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. Right.
Let's go.
Counter with that left hook. Good. Roll. Go back.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your gloves.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. First up, Tommy the Duke Morrison. This bout is what a pleasure to be. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. A beautiful left uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This is a high-octane battle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Good counter punch. Punch, counter punch. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. They're both trying for a knockout. When are we going to see a jab from these two? It's bombs away. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I need to win this round.
There's the bell for round two. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Ronda Rousey once told me when she gets into a fight, her mentality was minimum effort, maximum efficiency.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
This is with the straight left. There's a counter shot. Going for the finish. A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different...
Let's reset. Forget about
On to the third. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a scoring blow. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into the fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Miss with that jab. Good counter punching. Trying to land that jab. And he just misses with that jab. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Beaten, bruised, and battered. And there's the bell to start round 4. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Good punch. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Nice counter shot. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Done with that counter shot. They exchange punches. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
1, 2.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Nice defense on that right hook. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch. Whoa, Johnny! And the artist will be forced down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So it's onward and upward after a... Who could forget May 18th, 2020? It's King. One. What a pleasure it is to... Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. And he scores with the counter. Perfect counter lands. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Nice slip to avoid the jab. There's a counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Perfect counter shot. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Good counter punching. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. And there's the bell for round two. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Catch and shoot. Nice counter counter shot. That jab misses. Nice counter shot. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter shot lands. Which fighter will say no mas? When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Garcia in that last round. On to the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. The right hook just missed. That counter punch caught him clean. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. They are giving us a high-tempo show. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Like a game of joust. They both got their swords. Their shoulder right there. Marquez's days. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage. Back at it in round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Swing and a miss with that jab. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Holding nothing back here in the round. How about that time counter shot? Throws the jab and doesn't score. He blocks that jab. Good counter punch. miss with the jab. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Garcia in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store. And there's the bell for round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Throws the jab but does not score. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
How would you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nope, that jab not going to score. Marquez is rocked. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Marquez is hurt. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters. And there's the bell to start round 6. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nope, that hook won't score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in the guess.
He misses with that straight left. His stamina is off the charts. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Misses with the straight left. Missing with the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. About Marquez in that last round.
That's his.
And there's the bell for round 7. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Punch, counter punch. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big... I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Done with that counter shot. Just misses with that uppercut. Swing and a miss with that hook. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fight. And we enter the 8th round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not on twice?
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Marquez is in trouble. Appears. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Hold that thought. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Never know with these scorecards. That will go down as a majority.
Get nasty with Ryan. I got to 'cause he done beat me twice today. I think I'm 1-3 so far.
What a lovely afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to Hector Sugar Ray.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of
Usually you don't need a weather. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Couldn't land that jab. They both want a highlight reel knockout.
I forgot to put my low $5 on the fight last night.
Considering we're outside in the sold-out arena, it almost feels like the Roman Coliseum and two gladiators going at it.
So Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fighter on fight.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. That jab scores. Missed him with that uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell sometimes...
Switch back on. The focus.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit, and you don't get hit.
If you want to corner an outside fire, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
The jab can't find a home. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight.
Oh, maybe.
Beautiful counter punch. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round.
I know who you would have picked now.
Put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. This fight has a real good flow to it. You'd like to see more jabs. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated,
Getting dizzy.
now we're going to find out.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judge...
He's going to be confident.
Here's the bell for round 4.
I'm not gonna chase
Really
this dude
strong
low.
round. Let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. That counter punch caught him clean. Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked.
Hell of a strategy.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They miss with the jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Just missed that jab. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. There's the bell to start round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when they've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Caution is being thrown to the wind. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Hold that thought! Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round.
That's his round.
This is the beginning of round 6. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. And they are delivering. Both men step back for just a moment. That counter shot lands. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Hector Camacho in that last round.
Switch on. Switch on.
And there's the bell to start round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he scores with the counter. The jab doesn't quite connect. The courage on display here is incredible. Punch, counter punch. Well, Johnny, we need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
That will do it. They want no more. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy, but those are the rules.
I made hit quick curse. Fire, 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 fire. Fire, 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 fire. This probably my last one.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times. Let's go.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you're doing. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Back.
this fight. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Right.
Let's do it.
Get back to the game plan.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you still want to fight?
That's it. You're winning the round. Stupid.
Time out.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this.
Let's fight.
Get busy. Double underjack. Double jab. Bring in your feet.
Time.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Right, let's get out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, beast.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your gloves.
Who could forget what happened here, May 18th, 2020? It's the tap.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as we waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. And he misses with that straight left. He missed with that jab. counterpunch right up the middle. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter punch. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
You'd like to see more jabs. Better start respecting each other's punching power. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. He threw a punch and just got countered. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Every time they drop their guard, this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.